So today we're going to talk about using a gray card to set exposure. Why do you need a gray card? How do you even use a gray card to set exposure? We're going to talk about all of that in this video. So what is a gray card? A gray card is basically a card that is gray. It is 18% gray, so it is calibrated to reflect about 18% of the light that falls on its surface, making it averagely reflective. Now you can use this gray card to help you choose the best camera settings for your exposure. This gray card is very useful because it can help you choose the correct camera settings for your shot, especially if you are shooting scenes that are probably over or under averagely reflective. The exposure meters in cameras are reflective. This means that they measure exposure based on the light that is reflected back into the camera sensor from the scene, from the subject. So what does a gray card look like? I've got one. Here's what it looks like. It is just a little card. It can be bigger, but it looks great. Just like the name, gray card, right? I know. And now we're going to talk about how to use this gray card when you're taking photos. So it is pretty easy actually. But first of all, you want to set your exposure on your camera to manual. You take the gray card and you place it as close to your scene as possible. And you take your camera and you meter off that gray card. And right there, we've got a nice good exposure. Now let's take our shot. And note, because I'm on manual, my aperture and my shutter speed settings are not going to change. So this gives me a consistent exposure across, however many photos I'm going to take in this moment. So I encourage you, if you're having trouble not knowing how to properly set an exposure in times where outside is just like way too bright or way too dark, I encourage you to go and pick one of these up because this will save you a lot of time. This will save you a lot of headaches, post-processing. And if you'd like to check out some of my work, I am at KachiDubisi on Instagram. So follow along with my journey on this channel